Working with Alonzo was amazing. Just to be around just a super talented guy who grew up in the church. You know, he always said that God taught him how to sing, which is always cool. But a lot of the musicians that I work with are sort of more classically trained, or they went to college for this thing. So working with somebody who was just instinctual in him it was very cool. It was cool to learn things from him, but it was also cool to be able to kind of learn with him on stuff. You know, like producers would show us different things about scales that he didn't realize he was even doing. It was neat. It was really cool to work with a generational talent like that.
Working with Zoe was like, really getting a chance to work with a world-class talent that was actually agreeable. Zoe didn't bring any ego to the studio, man. Once you was established, that we established a brotherhood, as fam. He was super agreeable. So, there was times, man, even one of the last songs we recorded, King of the Hill, he had another plan for that song. He actually picked the music or whatever, and he was going the polar opposite direction. So I came in the studio, man, and we changed the song up. Put that I am on it, man. And he took to it like a fish out of water, like no qualms, no real issues with creative control. He trusted us, and he trusted our guidance. So it was great to work with Zoe.
My best memory with Zoe was probably at the live stream. I seen my boy smoking a cigarette, man, and I'm a smoker, so I'm not one to judge, but like I said, bro had that golden voice, man, and it just tore me up seeing him smoke that Newport, bro, and you know what I mean? And he didn't take me no kind of way, he didn't get mad about it, but I just told bro, like, man, you tripping, bro, that's not the move, man, put them cigarettes down, and he took it in, man, and I don't think I ever seen him smoke a cigarette from that point.
One of my best memories of Zoe was at a rehearsal when earlier I had, for the first time, heard a little snippet of King of the Hill. And it wasn't the full mixed version or recording or whatnot, so I didn't get a good feel for it. But when we were rehearsing it and he started singing it, it immediately became like one of my favorite songs. And I was like wishing that I had some type of vocal so I could sing with him. Like I wanted to know the words. I didn't know none of the words yet. And I was just like, the parts that I could sing, that I knew, I was singing because it was so beautiful. We really miss him.
Man, one of my best memories was one day I came by his house after we released the last album, Peach for Us, and he was on the grill cooking up some chicken, right? And I was kind of in a rush. I was trying to get home real quick. He was cooking. I'm like, yo, it's all right. Is that done yet? It's like, nah, man. It take time, patience. It take time, And it's funny because one of the songs on the album talks about being patient. So it was like he's kind of jabbing me, but in that, once he finally finished the meal, it was like the best piece of chicken I had in my life. Like the season was in the core of it, So like it seemed like that's how he treated his relationships, and the people he loved. He treated them like something he was taking time with and patient with, It was like a meal he was cooking, So it was dope to have that experience with him and to watch him in his element.
Forevermore.
Forevermore. Forevermore.
Forevermore.
Forevermore. Love you, Zoe.